Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. I'm currently dealing with the aftermath of a COVID booster shot. Otherwise, I might have done something a little more different for today. I'm feeling out what I want to do for my fifth day of the week thing. But for the moment, I was just thinking to myself, all right, I don't have the wherewithal to make the decision right now. We're just going to record what we've been doing. And so here we are, back on the train wreck, I suppose. The nice thing about this series is, on the one hand, obviously I want to win, which is great. But on the other hand, if I lose, I feel like there's plausible deniability because I am still quite new with this meta overall. And also, I'm not trying to track my win streak too terribly efficiently here. Oh no, I lost my 8 win streak or whatever, it's fine. So, there's a little bit less pressure on me to succeed. Train of thought, I like the runs considerably, but I am tracking everything, which means that, oh no, I lose my 145 win streak. That would be pretty gnarly. So, those runs I try to take seriously. Even though, I'm not pushing the numbers too terribly high. I believe in the 100 shard meta. It's just better in my opinion. But anyway, we are heading on. So, man, let me tell you, these shots are awesome because science, but also I am just my joints are killing me. Like the idea of moving my fingers to manipulate my computer's mouse is just sore. Why is that? I feel joints I didn't even know I had. Did you know you can be achy in your toe joints? I didn't even know that was possible. For a lot of times, I forget I have joints in my toes. Wild. Absolutely wild. Anyway, let's see. We're currently on a 7 win streak. Our most recent run was, I think it was Soul Guard, right? Yeah. It was, you know, I hated on Mollusk Mage at the beginning of the episode, and he turned out to be critically important to my run. And I'll admit, there was a pretty good conversation in the comments about Mollusk Mage in general. I think it's fun. It's an interesting unit and an interesting design point because I think my biggest issue with the unit at large is just that it has absolutely no scaling whatsoever. And as a result, 10 magic power for certain decks is very potent early and very weak later. And trying to find ways of stacking it up comes at a major cost because you're giving up very considerable power spikes from your infusions or from your space on the floor. And I genuinely believe that space on your floor is one of your biggest assets, things that you should be taking advantage of right away. You have 5 space on a floor, you should be filling that 5 space if at all possible. And if not, well, why are you not taking a space relic and adding a third unit? Because that just increases your overall scaling so much. It depends a lot on obviously what units you have and things, but that's an important kind of consideration. If you're only using 4 space on a floor, well, that's maybe intentional because you're playing middle on Divinity, or maybe you should be taking another space and slotting in another unit and duping it on ring 8 or whatever. Because it's a great example of like the Incant line or the Inspire line, things like Keeper of Echoes, right? Oh yeah, maybe you can win with a bit of struggling with only one Keeper. Why not play another one? It's better. It's just considerably better. And some lines can't support that, right? If you're using Ritual of Battle to buff your backline or something, then you only get to play it on one unit, so you only really get one unit. But then again, if you're playing Ritual of Battle, you're in a clan with imps, so you probably want to be chump blocking with imps anyway, so you are still using your 5th space effectively, right? You want to try to just use that resource. And Mollusk Mage is a very inefficient use of that resource, is the biggest challenge. So that's an interesting dilemma from a balance perspective. This is all stuff I've thought about a lot because of the unofficial balance patch, which I do, in case you didn't realize, it's out, it exists, and you can play it on Steam. It's a mod that exists, and I ran that and built it. I haven't made any edits to it recently because I honestly think it's in a pretty good state. There's only a couple changes I really want to make to it at large. Things like I want to undo a nerf to Siren of the Sea and a couple other tiny things. It just hasn't been significant enough list of things for me to, dedicate a lot of time to doing it. I might wrap that up at some point. but I usually like waiting until I have a decent list. Anyway, whatever. Neither here nor there. 7 win streak. Mollusk Mage did an important job. I could talk about that guy for a long time, as you might imagine. We did have an otherwise pretty flimsy Siren of the Sea and Soul Guard line, but the humongous spell power cleared waves. We had Titan Sentry, some Tethys Scales to help with my magic power. The last thing I'll say, actually, on Mollusk Mage, chicken and egg is the problem, right? You don't know if you're going to be drafting into cards that benefit from this magic power buff. So even if you do dedicate your line to it, you might not see the right cards anyway. And if you start with, say, Blinks and Frozen Lances or something, you can benefit from it, but those cards are bad cards. You don't want to keep them, right? So sure, your Plinks benefit from Mollusk Mage. You don't want to end your run with 5 Plinks and 5 Frozen Lances in your deck. That's not good. So you're encouraged to remove these things that benefit, and if you don't draft better things like Ancient Synergy or Ice Storm or something, you can be in pretty dire straits. So it's really bad overall, but sometimes you get a start that maybe kind of makes it work, like we did. Anyway, here's Primordium. Alright, yeah. I do think Primordium's interesting. I'm not going to talk too much about it. We spent like 5 minutes talking about Mollusk Mage. Let's play some Monster Train. Cool. Alright, hope you're all having a good one. Let's play. Let's go. We're doing it. Alright, click on the button. Okay. Well, this is going to be an interesting run. You know, I was talking briefly. I do want to say this. Primordium is still a great champion at 200 shards, but his runs are so flimsy in that they are easy for the enemies to disrupt. I feel like you have to go out of your way to keep Primordium alive in a lot of cases if you're not doing something with Superfood and Damage Shield. It's tricky. But here we are. Have I tried this? Interesting. We are Exile Umbra, Exile Melting. We're facing Dazed Talos, Rage Arcus, and Diligent Seraph with Making of a Morsel, Purifying Cleanse, and Cave-In. Cave-In, I don't want to talk about it. I hate that card. What I was about to ask, have I done Reformium with 200 shards? I don't think I have. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's a very brittle line because it's easy for you to accidentally, oops, I burned out my floor kind of situation with him. You really want him to die twice before you play so that he has burnout 2 and passes it on with Superfood, or you just don't use the burnout at all. You just take aggressive edible all the way, maybe with slotting in an additional stalwart snack or something to get 5 buffet, and then you just reform him constantly when he perishes by using him as a chump blocker, essentially. Kind of interesting. We'll see if that's functional. It might not even be what we do, but we'll see. Let's see. Temples on 3, 4, 5, and 7. Sure, 4 temples seems good. We have a removal dupe magic side on 8, which is excellent. We have a steel shop with cavern and horde on 7. That's solid. There's a magic shop opposing it. That's cool. A decent trinket shop on 6. Sure, if I feel like looking at them. Well, there is a steel shop on 6 as well. It's not great. Dupe on 5 with cave and pyre remains. There's a magic shop there. Magic shop there on 4. Removal on the Umbra banner side with the horde. Okay. Dupe on 3 and then double steals on the early game. The forced remnant banners is important to keep in mind. Steel shops are okay in the late game. We have them on 6, 7, 8, but we are facing a void on 4, 5. Important to keep in mind. Also, this is a 200 shard run. Okay, here we go. Am I going to click on early Capricious Reflection again? You bet I am. I want to be doing this more on 200 shards because at 100 shards, I'm quite confident that a starting Capricious Reflection is workable. You know, I think it is functionally impossible for literally every banner unit you see to have Burnout 1 in it, right? And I think that with these Capricious Reflections, you are generally you're generally leaning towards a success, right? It's always worth it to see my random -1s in your spells. A lot of things become more viable when they start at 1 Ember than 2, for instance. Like, I might grab a Sharpen if it comes in at 1 Ember because I have a starting Capricious Reflection. I think that's functional. Whereas I would never click it and then buy a -1 into it because opportunity cost, right? That -1 could go literally anywhere else for better value. So, just something to keep in mind. At 200 shards, there might be more risk involved in this, but I do want to keep trying it. Also, Winged Indulgence is fine here, but I think Capricious Reflection is just offering more interesting value. Huh, no aggressive edible, so Stalwart Snack or Superfood. Are we trying Reformium here? I have the makings of it, right? Primitive Mold and Purifying Cleanse. It's interesting because if you're doing Reformium, you actually start Stalwart Snack. I think I'm going to try this. Yeah, you don't start Superfood, by the way, because if you die once and then bring back, you give Burnout 1 and your frontline just burns out. It's very risky. You want to try to let him die twice, then do it. The challenge, of course, with Reformium is usually too slow, right? You have to let him die twice. So if you can't kill him yourself and then immediately bring him back on a turn, it takes 2 turns, assuming you draw well, which can be very risky. Also means that you want some burnout in your floor so that, you know, Burnout 1 getting passed on with Superfood is not the end of the world. But, yeah. I'll take the Stalwart Snack here, and we'll try it. I don't know how this fares. I do have to play aggressively. I normally would skip this Horde, but I don't think I can afford to do so on a 200 shard run. Refracting Lens. Do I have any consumers? No. It's really good, though. Vapor Funnel, also true. Exploding Candle is... How many burnout units am I letting burn out? Not many. Interesting. I think Vapor Funnel is correct if I'm worried about the right now, and I think Refracting Lens is correct if I'm worried about, let's say, like, 5 floors from now, right? We are potentially in a bad situation, right? It's tough. I think we have to take Vapor Funnel here. Yes. Because with 15 shards, yeah, okay, we're actually just fine. I'm going to let my dude die and face tank. I can deal with these units by Plinks. With Clergy, we could have taken Refracting Lens, I'm pretty sure. Hey, Plink, let's go, baby. Cool. I want Primordium to get shot here. I do want to play a unit. Here is a Morsel Jeweler. I don't play this other Morsel, though, because I want... Yeah, weird. I want to reform my friend. We do it back. And we plink once upstairs. Yes. We plink once middle. Okay, we don't get the Collector, it looks like. Now we play Magma Morsel here in the back and Primordium in the front. He burns out, but this is fine. I was trying to get the Collector with these kills, by the way. I could just Purifying Cleanse him. But I have 2 molds left. I think we leave this going. Yeah, it's fine. Cool, we lose the Collector. We tried our best. It's fine. We do get to mold back Primordium here. I do also get to Plink, which should be middle floor. Cool. Same ideas. Magma Morsel in back. Primordium in front. I will Purifying Cleanse Primordium here. And we'll feed the dude downstairs. And we should get through it. I mean, this is classic Reformium gameplay, right? Interesting. Oh, I Vapor Funnel. Of course I'm fine here. Yeah. Vapor Funnel is cool. I give that making of a morsel here, and we're chilling, I think. I do play a unit downstairs just to do something. And I think we will try to tank this. I'm not even going to do the math. Hey, we get a kill. Honestly, great news. Yeah, I leak 6, but it's fine because Vapor Funnel. Cool. Weighted Contrition, Primitive Mold. Try another. We'll try Plink here. Yeah, excellent news. Great job. Take a damage shield. We have a Demon Fiend upstairs. We're chilling. Yeah, this is a great example of what this should look like, and then you can just Purify and Cleanse my dude, and we do 1,000,000 damage here, which is fair. Honestly fair. Reformium. Hooray, it works. Okay, Permafrost Pact Morsels. Cannibalize at 0 cost or Prismal Dust. You know, Cannibalize is exceptional. I was talking about killing your own units here. Cannibalize is a great way of doing so with Reformium. You can just get them killed right away. Prismal Dust with a +1 is pretty good. Pack Morsels, though. I have double Umbra, I'm double Remnant Banner, so I don't really want Morsels is the problem. You saw how even with Plinks they were getting in my way. The nice thing about Plinks, quote-unquote the nice thing, is that I'm not actually going to get Morsels most of the time. I'm going to take the Cannibalize, actually. At 0 cost, it's pretty okay. Ooh, Holdover Molded. Disgusting. Of course I want this. Large Stone Molten Encasement is also here. Holdover Molded, by the way. That's good. Wow. Alright, with that, you could theoretically remove Primitive Molds if I weren't facing Seraph the Diligent. I want a banner unit, we're going to the right. Large Stone, sure. Big Sludge. I mean, he's big and he's sludge. What am I gonna do? Say no? You know, the +25, suboptimal, maybe, but I could use him as a great infusion. Yeah, big sludge, buddy. Let's go. I'm going to re-roll here. Quick. Burnout 1. I should take the money. Going to a Merchant of Steel next. Yeah, man, big sludge. He's good. He's big and he's sludgy. That's great news. And we move on. Sure. Spikes. Spikes are tough. Because with spikes, I have to deal with these backlines, right? 25 shards, they could get, the front guy could get upgraded. I could take like 5,000,000 damage from him. It's tough. Big Sludge, once he gets going, will clear at least 1 unit, but there are 3 unit floors here, right? And we're not answering that at all. I think, honestly, because I took that shards, I don't think I can take the spikes here. I'm going to leak stuff. Like, it's going to happen. Yeah, nifty. So immediately you get to do what? Cannibalize on Primordium to kill him. And then I can do Big Sludge upstairs. And I can reform Primordium with that molded. And just sacrifice him downstairs. And then feed 2 morsels up top. And again, I can just get morsels killed here, right? Because it's fine. This works because I have a holdover molded, which is disgusting. We plink middle in case we hit the collector. We don't. That's okay. I do wish to scale here upstairs. I believe we face tank this. 1313 is pretty good. Goodbye, collector. Unfortunate. Man burns out. Seems okay. We take 5 upstairs, though. I'll plink. Sure, yeah, getting that plink is value, right? Yeah, totally. Cool. The 2 of them burn out. Big Sludge is going to become huge. So, great. I take 5 from the back. I should hold over the molded at least. Burn out this jeweler, maybe. Sure. Cool. That's fine. It could have been better. Could have been worse. Yeah, we killed the front guy. Again, the back dude got upgraded. Gross. Well, I could mold back Primordium here and stick him... Where would I stick him, really? I mean, I guess we face tank with him. It's fine. Could have stuck him in the back, but he would kill the foot soldier here, which, not good enough, right? It's just not good enough. I think I can hit this man with the jeweler. Yeah, he does 10 damage. That's pretty funny. I'm going to also play this making of a morsel out. He does an extra 10. That's pretty funny. Yeah, we lose another 5 thanks to just terrible upgrades, but it's okay. I think we get through this pretty comfortably. Plinks. Plink, hit the back, please. I guess actually... Is it better to mold back? I think it is, actually. You just bring back this huge man, and he hits for another 15. I think you can get 30 out of him. That's better than the blink, right? We're easily winning upstairs. My guy's got 109, 120, and I get the blink anyway, so it's easy. I mean, if I get multi-strike or trample here, this looks pretty solid. Oh, holdover perils of production. I don't mind if I do. That's a lot of holdovers, by the way. Draft infusion. Honestly? Yeah. Snag it. I did skip the molten encasement there, but I think that's going to be okay. I don't need another Hellvent here. I need magic shops to make that molded cost 0. I need card draw now, too. I have perils on holdover. Good lord. Go to the right. We're going to look for multi-strike here. Take advantage of it. I mean, we see it. Excellent news. Just click the button. Good. Now give me an overflow tiny stone, please. If you would, video game. I would really appreciate that. Copy a card 5 times. What do I copy 5 times? Perils of production? That seems terrible. What do I copy 1 time? What the heck am I doing? I actually don't want this. I have 2 holdovers in my deck. I guess I could self-infuse the big sludge and take space? That seems bad. That doesn't seem great, admittedly. Big sludge, multi-strike, he's good. And then I chump block with Primordium. Molded, it's incredible. Honestly, I think it's wrong to go all in on the perils here. It's a shame. I really don't need to X5 a card. I think what you maybe consider doing is X1ing the perils just to improve your draws on this. But in truth, I'm only ever playing the 1. This also hedges against Divinity. I mean, Diligent, right? I'll do an X1 on the perils. I think that's fine. I didn't miss a spell chain, right? I did look. Yes, I did. Or an intrinsic. Yeah, I mean, I looked. It's fine. I need to burn cards is generally the true statement here. I also don't have a good infusion right now, which is a consideration. And my mana is filled with big sludge energy, so... Okay, well, I don't really get much value out of this temple, but I think I have to click it, right? Let's say I get 50, 50, 50. I mean, maybe if I take 3 Train Steward infusions, do I make it here? But I'm going to purge Cave-In, because I don't think there's a universe I'd do anything with Cave-In here. Plus 30. Plus 30 on a Purifying Cleanse is pretty good. Let's just be real about it. I think that's pretty solid. Okay. And I could burn out the sludge for the extra hit here. It's a pretty good infusion, but I think I need to wait until I know if I see superfood. Because if I don't see superfood, I don't see how we keep this burnout floating. Do I just self-infuse a Train Steward here? That seems suicidal. Right? That can't be good. Yeah, that would probably cause problems. I think if I do, maybe the draft infusion or something else, and then I can save at least 1 Train Steward, that gives me 100 shards, assuming I take everything. 150, 165, 175, and then I just dupe some stuff on rings 5 and 8. 8 for sure. I'd have to take a 15 somehow, somewhere. Well, I don't love that. Ugh, I hate Train Steward infusions. It's my least favorite part of reaching 200 shards. Yeah, that's tough. So 3 temples. I mean, I don't have to make the decision now. I can do 3 infusions if I have to. So we skip this one, is what it comes down to. Yeah? Yeah. Lock it in. I don't need to re-roll this shop. I'm also not going to take a removal quite yet, because we could see Malika or something, and I don't need to. So it's fine. Okay. I mean, if you're just going to essentially give me intrinsic on all of my things, that's pretty cool. I'll tell you right now, friend. I'm going to play Big Sludge, and I guess I'm just going to hold over Perils of Production on him, because that seems good. I will just continue sacrificing units, although I think there's a Slay trigger. Oh no, it's the Daze, of course. Actually, wouldn't even have gotten to it, but yeah. Cool, and now we just... Perils, molded back Primordium here. And I think Primordium tanks this. Although what I should do is plink middle. Okay. Now what I can do is take Making of a Morsel here. This is interesting, because if I tank with the Umbra Assault, that's Rage. That's 60 damage. And then I can play a Making of a Morsel on him too, which is pretty cool. And we can get Primordium shot again, which I like quite a bit. Neat. Honestly, great. Cool. We do the same thing. Perils, molded, Primordium. Primordium can take this set of hits pretty comfortably. I will plink up top anyway. Good hits, frankly. Great news. I will face tank with Primordium here. It's also pretty good. And then we just get other units shot when possible. Sure, Mr. Train Steward, go and get them, bud. Yeah, so top floor is not as concerning here. It looks nasty, but I can actually even do better. I can cannibalize up here for more rage. And then I can molded him back again and keep him fresh, which is pretty cool. He dies, but it's still okay. We just keep swinging downstairs. Sure. Then Vapor Funnel cleans up the top. That's okay. We're going to leak something up here. Kind of sucks, but it will be okay. I will Primitive Mold back. I mean, get back Primordium one more time, buddy. 23 damage. He eats everything, and then Big Sludge swings twice, which is kind of nifty. Sure. He kills the big guys, which means we're actually okay, right? They walk up and then Vapor Funnel on them. Cool. Thanks, Vapor Funnel. Very neat. We Perils. We molded. Eventually Primordium lives, but our man is really in a good position anyway, so it does not actually matter. I might as well Perils here. I'll play the draft out, sure. Here's Cave In, buddy. Burn that card. Cool. Yeah, we easily win this now, because, I mean, Primordium's huge, right? Good lord, look at this floor. We easy win. Yeah, check. Incredible. Honestly, incredible. Yeah, that's like 300 damage a swing. Give me Trample Stone or some kind of burnout management, please. Oh my god. Holdover Hallowed Halls. Truly blessed. Oh my god. Remove Consume Furnace Tap. Look. Look, it's the Furnace Tap. I was excited about Hallowed Halls, by the way, but Big Sludge has Rage. We don't want to ruin his Rage gen. So it's 150% this Furnace Tap. We just load up. Oh my god, Wretch. I mean, Wretch would be good, except I am just getting Primordium shot. We're going to take Furnace Tap here. Disgusting. Bounty Stalker, and I have a Draft and a Holdover molded. You know, it is a little unfortunate. We click the Bounty Stalker. Wow, my god, what is happening on this run of Monster Train? I don't need Ember. This run is called Capricious Reflection Out of Control. Maybe like Unhinged. Capricious Reflection is doing some stupid stuff to my run. I honestly think it's just draw right now. Yeah, I have Ember locked. I have 2 Perils and stuff. I need to hit more cards. I need -1s, just genuinely. Molded costs 1. That kind of is annoying. I do not have a great infusion, is my thing. I skipped a good infusion here. Honestly, Big Sludge is probably just fine. Just Sludge. Nothing else. I could go right and pick something up. Oh man, I should do it. It could be a Damage Shield Dog, which would actually be helpful. Or something. Yeah, I'll go right. It's good. It's got removals. I skipped the Magic Shop for the moment. Yo, Mind Jacks. It's exceptional. Of course we click Mind Jacks here. Great news. Umbra banner. Morsel Maid. Oh no. What? Morsel Maid? I mean, yes. Yes, baby, yes. What in the monster train hell? Oh man, we get superfood too? What in the monster train hell is happening, y'all? What in the world is going on? This is unhinged. 3 rare units and Capricious Reflection. I mean, some of these upgrades have been truly terrible. Rage 7, incredible, but like, what the hell? Do I even want superfood? Give my big sludge burnout? Is it good? I don't know if it is, actually. It's kind of a weird situation to be in. Good grief, what is happening? Is superfood correct? I struggle with this because Big Sludge can burn out with that pretty comfortably, and I don't love that. I want Primordium face tanking for Big Sludge. I don't like the 3/3 though. I'd like extra stats is my main problem. And I have Perils and I have Furnace Tap. I think you have to take Superfood here. And if I pivot off of the Reformium line just because, I think it's okay, right? -2 is huge. I want to -2 that Furnace Tap. Absolutely. Otherwise it takes an entire Emberdrain pickup to spend it. This is just solid. Cool. I like that. I will take a purge. I need to purge cards, but I also want to be a little safe here. We'll purge Plank. I need to draft stuff. We are going to do infusions right away. It's not... I'm going to do draft on a Bounty Stalker real quick. I mean, we could hard pivot this, right? We do all of our reforms on the Bounty Stalker, and then Big Sludge just kind of sits on top floor and gets fed some big man and cleanups. I mean, that's probably correct. I don't think Reformium is necessary. Maybe that was the early game line here. We're going to pivot off of Reformium into this draft Bounty Stalker, which is disgusting, which I am doing right now. You love that 100 shards ring 4, by the way. That's how you know Monster Train is treating you well. Burn some Train Stewards. They're hard to play. Move on. You know, Firelight Master beat the hell out of me, son. I'm okay with this aggressive amulet, I think. We can ramp past this, I'm pretty confident. Our turn 1 is interesting. It's Big Sludge. I cannibalize, and then I feed him some stuff. We don't play the Morsel Maid here. I think we do want him top floor still. Give him an extra turn. Yeah, we're going to do Primordium, Sludge, Cannibalize here. Cool, cool. I do think it is making of a morsel. I think it is Excavator and Miner. We're going to burn the Plink out. I'm not going to incant. I do want to get rid of this. I think I'm going to face tank with some Jewelers here. On mid floor, I suppose. I don't need the Morsel Maid. It's okay. Alright. We have Primitive Mold, which is good. I get Primordium back, who then immediately burns out here. Which is bad. Don't feed him upstairs. That's bad, friends. I think we just play the Furnace Tap upstairs. I put Draft mid-floor. He burns out. That's cool. Could give him the Furnace Tap. Don't Primordium upstairs. That's how you lose. We play Primordium downstairs. Fine. He just dies. I play the Furnace Tap just straight away. I have good shots at hitting Apparels here. Yeah, okay, cool. We hit the perils. It's good. I play the primitive mold for now. We get a jeweler. I don't love it. I'm going to play the making of a morsel. We can do jeweler in front and then minor. This is good. It doesn't kill the back, but it's okay. These are doubles like deaths, which is solid because remember, big sludge. He's incredible. He hits really hard. And then vapor funnel. We have the perils on lock here. I don't have my primitive mold quite yet. Now, Primordium can face tank this, I think, pretty well. We're going to plink. Okay, we didn't hit doubles. I can just get Primordium shot here, and I think that's okay. He takes the full round. Purifying Cleanse. I should consider playing Purifying Cleanse in the back. I'm drawing 6 here, which means 2 of them are perils, which is fine. I will see the reform coming up. I should Purifying Cleanse in the back. I think we're feeding here, and then, yeah, we're going to go for it. Yeah, this is going to be correct. It looks weird to do this. Vapor Funnel, again, saving me, I don't know, 30 HP here. We see perils, Purifying Cleanse, molded. I'm going to see what I hit with the primitive mold first. Yo, Primordium, incredible. Because now I can bring back the Bounty Stalker, which is also incredible. Again, leaking 5 because Clip Shaman, but it's okay. I'm going to play the draft friend downstairs. He's just going to blow up, and that's going to be fine. Cool. Honestly, fine. Oh no, I took 5 damage. It's okay. Where's my perils going here today? Up top? I think it is up top, friend. Yeah. I had to run the math on that. I am going to mold back something. You may as well. We'll plink downstairs. There's a chance. Could have hit something. Okay. I'll primitive mold a bit too. Sure, why not? Play something here. Seems okay. He doesn't get a swing. That's fine. Again, we take a lot of damage here, but it's not too bad. We get through it. You know, another 15 HP saved. Perils, molded. Now, I think if I want to win, we mold back the Primordium right now. I think this actually matters a lot to get this turn in. Yes. I think that's important. Yeah, bud. It turns out it was important. Oh, we hit the back easy mode, actually. Super fine. We lose a Bounty Stalker here, but I think it's okay. Cool. Alright, Shroud Spike is a fun card, but I am going to be putting in... I'm going to be doing Primordium nonsense. Kindle, fun. Lots of fun stuff, but again, you know, perils of production. Consume Excavation Eruption. I don't know. I mean, I'm going to be playing this Morsel Made into Big Sludge, so let's just skip that. That's fine. Permafrost, Resin Removal. Holdover Mortal Entrapment, though. You ever just daze the Divinity into oblivion? That's a difficult decision. I don't really like the Mortal Entrapment having holdover, but we do love primitive mold. I mean, just daze in general. Resin Removal, my friends, though, is... I mean, we're walking into Ring 5. I need to be, like, saying, hey, Crystal Cloak, screw you. I think it's got to be Resin Removal, right? It's good. Divine Artifact says... Divine Winged Indulgence. I mean, what you do here is you pick Divine Winged Indulgence because it guarantees a very solid Ring 5, no matter what. We can take the Relic, most certainly, or whatever the trial is. Yeah, and that's a worthwhile trade. If it lets me take a trial I might otherwise not have been able to, then hell yes. I'm going to go left to finally see a magic shop. I don't need a dupe right now, right? Right. I'd rather the -1s. Yeah, sure, let's go. Also, a shop just seems nice. Sketches? Well, I mean, Monster Train, the video game? Isn't this incredible, actually? You sketch out. I have Mind Jacks on middle, so that gets 5 space down right away. I just sack Primordium off floor, and then it also immediately burns out the Bounty Stalkers. I am merging in the Morsel Maid right away. I'm playing mid-floor anyway. I mean, okay, Sketches of Salvation, you got me, bro. We're doing the Pact here. Morsel Maid comes in to join Big Sludge. It's a lot of HP. This is going to be great. -2. Well, I could Purge. I probably should. Double stack? No. 20 Consume? Yes. Plink? Absolutely. I'll put the -1 into Molded at long last. Making cards cost 0 is good. We're leaving in our primitive molds because they are going to be backups into Diligent. We're spinning this. 20 Consumes are great. Plinks become weaponized. -1s go into primitive molds. We're planning around Diligent. I'm going to double remove the Train Stewards here because they are going to cause a number of problems. Think real quick. I'm going to dupe the Draft on ring 8. 140. Hold up. What's in this temple still? I gotta look. 125. 135. We're definitely purging. I suppose it's a Plink. I should definitely purge stuff here. It might. I mean, making of a morsel is pretty good, right? I have Morsel Maid. Plinks are going to become bad. Yeah, we want to hold on to the primitive molds to the best of our ability. Yes, we purged the Plink. It's fine. 135. I might take this -2 and waste it, basically, just to get to 150. But let's look ahead real quick. So we're 135. 150 here. I can take 25 here for 175. 185. And then I dupe Bounty Stalker, which goes to 200. Right? I don't have to take this, is what that tells me. If I'm just duping Bounty Stalker once, which is perfect. Cool. I was considering leaving in a unit for this, but it's fine. Remove Consume, no thank you. Purges, we hold off. We're okay. I need to answer Diligent a little bit better. And we chill, I think. 135 into ring 5 is horrifyingly aggressive. That is 3 bonus stacks of stealth on our friend Crystal Cloak, except we took resin removal for just such an occasion. I would like more magic shops because if I can make resin removal cost 0, it can also be a pinch hitter on Diligent, right? I can just burn it on a random turn because it's permafrosted, so even on a terrible draw, I don't necessarily lose anything, which would be nice. The -2 is kind of wasted here, right? It's not great. I could put it into a making of a morsel, but I just don't think so. We'll wait out. We'll wait it. We're good. 135 into ring 5 is already disgusting. It's going to be a horrifying self-made Harpy, but I think we can get away with the armor 15 here as well, which is great. Cool. We immediately get a burnout on the middle floor. I just plink middle, and we sacrifice Primordium, and that's pretty cool. Neat. I primitive mold back something here. Turns out it is the Bounty Stalker, which is pretty neat. I like that. I plink again middle. Incredible. We take the morsels right away because remember this lad has this guy now has hunger, which is incredible. Oh, buddy. That's great news. So I could also sacrifice Bounty Stalker on middle with Cannibalize, which is incredible. We'll do it. It's weird how that swings around, right? Oh, it's because he attacks. I get it. I kill him, though. It's fine. And then we just feed these morsels in, and this floor looks even better, right? We take a Making of a Morsel here. It's pretty good. That's a pretty good floor. Now, if I toss him this Furnace Tap, he does incredible damage on this next floor, which I think is going to be correct. We just hard send it here, I believe. Yeah. It's a little odd, but I think it's correct. He just murders this floor. We'll see a Perils in time. Cool, we did. It's good. Top guy is fine because hashtag vapor funnel things. Mid floor is fine because no problem. My primitive mold and my molded are guaranteed to bring back all of my things in good order, which I like. Primordium just needs to perish. I'm taking 21 here. I can play him in front here. Ooh, be careful. Hunger, hunger. I would kill my floor. Ah, yes. You must be careful with the Primordium. I suppose I can just drop in Bounty Stalker here. That's kind of nifty. It would be nice to shoot. This is what, 100 damage coming in? I can put this upstairs, I believe. He burns out in 3 turns. It's not very fast. I'd rather put him middle, even though I don't get to eat Primordium for a bit. I can put him in front. He shoots. Then I get 90, 90, 90. Or I could put him in back. I think we put him in front. This gets 90 into the back here. That's okay. Sure. Getting 90 in there is solid. We do everything else that we can. We plink. It's fine. I will mold back. I mean, we definitely take the Making of a Morsel here, for sure. Stats. We eat some damage here, but I'm actually okay with it, right? Heh. I could put Primordium upstairs? He deals 13 damage, which actually saves me 9. Right? I take 18 from this guy, and that's going to actually be okay, I think. That's interesting. I'm going to Present Removal middle floor here, because I get an extra kill, which I like. It's pretty nifty. Molded here. Primitive mold. We play everything else. It's fine. He lives. I put the Bounty Stalker downstairs just to shoot. Friend upstairs burns out. It's okay. Fine. He does eat a lot of damage there, which is suboptimal, really. I can mold. Play Primordium. This is going to be silly, by the way. Okay, you play Primordium. You cannibalize Primordium immediately. Yeah. You feed him all these other morsels. Top floor is... Oh my god, I'm actually taking a crap ton of damage. The armor! Oh no, I'm taking 46 damage. Y'all, what have I done? What have I done? Well... Well, that's bad. Oh no, could I stop this? No, I can't. I actually just take 46 damage because I disrespected. You know, my brain went 30 pyre health. Yeah, obviously. 30 pyre attack power, but 25. Oh man, I don't want to talk about it. Anyway, we play Primordium. We put the Furnace Tap in front now. Gross. Don't look at me, okay? Ugh. And this super crunches, of course. Ugh. Lame. Lame. Oh, that's so bad. It's cool because I can play Making of a Morsel. You can do some silly things here, right? Because you actually eat Primordium in extra time by doing this, which is awesome. Oh, man, that's so much damage I didn't want to take. That is a real throw. Dang, okay, alright, it's fine. Permafrost Grovel is actually pretty good here. We'll take it. That's another kind of pinch hitter into Diligent, which is nice. Fatal Melting, honestly, I should take this card. I am killing Bounty Stalkers pretty regularly. I like it. I'm so upset about that. That is such a big mistake. I could go right and look for a multi-strike or a quick or something, but the Trinket Shop, I could go left. I think I will go left. Take some removals, value my Pyre health. Yikes. We hate to see it. Oh, Pyrestone Housing. Oh, Combustible Wax. Okay, those are good. We have to take Cord, Fade's First Blade, Volatile Gauge, just go completely unhinged here. Hell's Banners? I don't think so. Fade's First Blade is not terrible. It is just kind of rage somewhere, I suppose. It's fine. Volatile Gauge is a great way to lose. We're not going to do that. I'm going to take the Fade's First Blade. I think I am cutting cards. It's a little weird to do so, but I think it is correct. Am I going to take Pyrestone Housing? What are my steel shops looking like? I only get to look at one. I don't think so. If they give me a multi-strike, it goes into the Bounty Stalker. If they give me quick, would be neat on Big Sludge, I suppose. But I'll take the Combustible Wax because I think this actually does kind of help. Oh, does it? I'm not sure, actually. I like Bounty Stalker burning out in one. That's true. Pyrestone Housing is okay. I could toss another plus 25 at Big Sludge, potentially. It's okay. I mean, you may as well. It's shown, is the thing, and I don't want to re-roll this. So, okay, we'll take it. I'm going that way. Removals are Link and... Is it a Primitive Mold? I think it is. I can just take cards. We're going to be okay. I just have to aggressively pick up cards. We don't have that many. 23, not a lot. Man, 31 health. That's so much damage. I should be like in the 70s. Gross. It is a kill Primordium angle downstairs. Do I just straight out Purifying Cleanse my man on middle? I think so. Yes. I burn the Fatal Melting here. And I believe the right choice is to plink middle. Or bottom. And just accept the 2-cost resin removal here. Fine. We see the molded. We're okay. Alright, we get them both back. It's good. Cool. So we play Primordium here for sure. The one burnout is acceptable. I already have burnout 3. It's fine. He eats the hit. That's okay. We're making of a morsel here for the minor boost on that. That forces another eat. I can Purifying Cleanse the back here, which is good. We'll take it. I get the Primitive Mold now. I want the Bounty Stalker friend. Just go downstairs. Kill that front dude. Seems good. Okay. Sure. We can leak this guy because he doesn't have armor. Gross. This top floor is middle floor incant is very bad here. Well. Gross. Okay, so we're going to do Primitive Molded downstairs. I will Perils downstairs. I know this kind of sucks, but I need to do this in the right order. Primordium lands in the middle for sure here. Yes. 1 eat is correct. I need to burn cards, so I will plink. Dang. I wanted to hit that guy. I'm going to play the Primitive Molds. How many hits is he taking? He's taking enough, right? I can do Grovel here, actually. I need 5 Ember. Yeah, okay. How much? You have 4 eaten triggers. Okay, so the play now is you burn Primitive Mold, Primitive Mold. You Furnace tap middle on Primordium. Right? Poor resin removal here. We then force feed 2 more eats here. 1 and 2. 2 eaten, he should die next turn. We do a casual 500 to the boss. We get away on the top floor because of Vapor Funnel. Cool. Great. That was probably the optimal configuration for it. Oh, even better, I can sacrifice Primordium immediately. I do the reforms on my floor. I play Bounty Stalker downstairs. This is starting to stabilize, by the way. You do Primordium, he chomps. We Perils in the front here, for sure. Making of a morsel. I feed him a couple times. It's good. It's good. 1 more buffet. I have the lifesteal, so you may as well take the magma morsel here. Cool. And then we just sacrifice the jeweler, I believe. Oh yeah, well, we'll just leave him in. We'll take the resin removal at long last here. Right, we just take the resin removal, it's fine. I don't really care about Emberdrain on this one, so we'll just drop it on bottom. Cool. Seems okay. Primordium lives to come back, and you can kind of immediately see the strength of what we're doing. Right? You can immediately clock how powerful this is becoming when I'm able to do this with this Furnace Tap, right? And I just go in here and it's like, I don't know, you want a 5th multi-strike? Seems okay, bud. And then we get more food. We eventually, I mean, this is a lot of damage. Yeah, we just kill the boss, actually. Oh, wow, okay. I mean, it is 429 times 7 here, so sure. Really, what was I thinking? Bounty Stalker's also here. Sure, man. We don't even get that kill on Bounty Stalker because 5-turn boss rush here, which is an outrageous. Devourer of Death, Blazing Bolts, Purge Consume Blazing Bolts. What is happening? No, it's fine. I don't want these cards. I think we stabilize here. Right. I have sketches, so I'm playing middle floor thanks to these stupid sketches, not Mind Jacks. I think we're okay. I can take card draw here, which helps in Diligent in a bunch of other ways, and yeah, we're fine. We take this. 61 HP, we're getting back up there. The last steel shop of usefulness here, we go to the right. Horde says, Light's Gift, funny. Funny joke, Concussive Coals, funny joke. I'm playing mid-floor. What do I actually want here? The sad thing is I'm reasonably confident it is Concussive Coals here because it might Daze of Purifier. So we're going to click that. Yep. Look, I don't want to talk about it. Look in the steel shop first for a multi-strike or something. I could give up and take the plus 25 on Sludge here. I could also Endless the Bounty Stalker, which is an interesting call, but I don't think I need to. Toss him some HP maybe. Look in the temple real fast. Plus 30. I have to take stuff here, right? Just full on. 10 in piercing into the Fatal Melting, yes. 30 magic power into a Purifying Cleanse, I believe. Seems good. No packed choices here, but I get the 10, 185, the dupe, 200. Cool. Dark Forge says, I think we're stable on the current setup, so I'll take the free damage shield here. We don't need more buffet, right? I can just get him shot. Yeah, damage shield. That will obviously increase his survivability in a meaningful way, but, you know, fair. I should put the plus 25 somewhere. Just toss this into the Bounty Stalker friend on the other side. He'll burn out eventually. It's fine. Sure, it's fine. He's not getting the ideal upgrades, and it'll just be okay. It's just going to be okay. Quick? You know what? Quick is great, because quick means I put this on Big Sludge. Incredible. Multi-quick plus 25 seems great news. I could also put this on Bounty Stalker and then plus 25 the Big Sludge, which is probably better because I better utilize my spaces here, right? Yes, it's quick on Bounty Stalker. Even though the stealth, I mean, he gets a shot off, which is going to be good before burning out and getting blasted. Yeah, it's going to be this. It's weird, but it's fine. We take the plus 25, we get a 90 HP Big Sludge now. Cool, and then I go to the cavern, see what I hit. Oh, Railforger's Hammer is cute. I need 5 space on middle so I can at least fit Primordium after the fact, which is what I have right now. But I do think it's correct to take the +1 space for sure. Neat, that's fine, an acceptable pickup. And I have taken everything I can here. We have the lineup. We move on. Cool. I think we've got it. This run is just kind of weird, which is fine. Heaven Seal's a great way to die on Penitent. Don't click it. Off. Whether I win right now or not, I think we do, but yeah. Oh, how curious. I think we play Primordium here. How interesting. Ember is a problem. I'm going to Fatal Melting. I mean, look at this. Concussive Coals doing it immediately. We play Primordium, yes. Okay. You put Furnace Tap on Primordium. You Resin Removal him immediately. Yes. This is great because now we're getting just huge multi-strikes and damage shields down. I mean, I actually think the Plink is better here because it might have hit that guy twice, right? I then also... Hold up. I play the Cannibalize on my man on front. We then take a Making of a Morsel here. How many hits can I reasonably give you, Primordium? Your stats are kind of bad, but I appreciate the free multi-strikes here. We're doing 90s. You're going to do 120. Let's see. I think we have to let him go and not play these other morsels here. Okay, Molded is good. I think we start playing Bounty Stalker on this floor. Now, remember, we do have to have Primordium feeding into the Big Sludge, so we just let this Burnout man burn out in the back, I believe, right? And he shoots some things, and that also powers me up. And I think we take the damage shield and fish for an attack morsel. Yeah, you know why? Because it gets me the Collector, which I actually value quite a bit. I'm going to take 6 burnout here into... Yeah. Into my Big Sludge. And we chill. I had to make sure, because he shoots... We lose the damage shield here, which I think is good. Oh no, he gets eaten. Well... Suboptimal. Dang, okay. I mean, passing on the... Man, that's a shame. Oh, if I give him stats, right? He won... Wait, doesn't he attack? Why is he not doing this? Hold up, I thought if he attacks, he hits the spikes, right? 14 comes in, 3 comes in, he's at 7 HP. He attacks twice. Oh my god, he lives at 1 HP. I mean, we still do this, and then we just play Bounty Stalker upstairs next turn, but dang. Alright, well, we messed that up quite a bit. Yeah, that's a shame. Okay, well, we lose Primordium. Honestly, you hate to see it. But it's okay. We play Bounty Stalker upstairs, and he burns out in 3 turns, which is fine. He eventually gets shot to death, which is also fine. I could theoretically... Hold up. Perils here. Plink upstairs? Yeah, actually, it's free, right? Because now 21, he dies to the Vapor Funnel. Cool. So we play Morsel Middle. It's good. I will play card. I will let Bounty Stalker explode here. We put him on the floor, and then you immediately cannibalize him. And we take all of these morsels here, which is good. I think there's a point where I can... we don't get over the threshold of hitting this other guy in a big way, but we do hit enough times here, which is pretty nifty. That also is useful because I get the molded back on my friend. We Purifying Cleanse in front here. I am just playing cards, I believe it is. Top floor, this Purifier is dying. Middle floor is fully cleared here. We now can place Bounty Stalker downstairs, which kills a man. Feed this morsel in, that's neat. Sure. And top floor is cleared, right? We're looking okay. I will be able to Fatal Melting this and just stop the sap from hitting him, which is good. I appreciate it. Molded, we pull back some morsels because you may as well start getting them in here. Cool. Seems good. He gains some HP. We like that. Friend downstairs dies. Good. Great, in fact. We mold back a unit. We stabilize here, right? We super win this combat now. It's just a matter of seeing if I can maximize effects. True. Now, can I get Bounty Stalker in front and shot? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Sure, you just get bodied, man. That's a round of death. Good. Okay, well, we got through it. We took no damage. Stabilized. Nailed it. Crucible Extension, Gem Trove. I mean, it's good to click cards here because Diligent. So I'm going to take Crucible Extension because it's somewhat playable, I suppose. Gem Trove, it could be fine. I don't think so. I'll just take the Crucible Extension. It's okay. And yeah, sure, Crushing Demise. Great pickup. Neat. It's free. We go to the dupe, for sure. I take the money. I look at the trinket shop real quick. Resin block is probably pretty good. Mark of a Champion is also probably pretty good. Good grief. I duplicate Bounty Stalker here. He's strong enough to help a lot. It's a good turn 1. Yep. That's also 200. I might not remove cards because Diligence scares me. I do want to make things cost less. If I can get things to zeros, we're looking pretty hot here. Now, what's better? Resin block for my Bounty Stalkers and Primordium, or Mark of a Champion for just Primordium? It's got to be the Resin blocks. I have 2 Bounty Stalkers that I'll be cycling. Yeah, of course. It's good, it turns out. Yeah, I like that. Magic Shop, I buy a -1 into something here. Yeah, resin removal to 0 is a big pickup here. I like that a lot. The +10, I mean, I can't do anything else with my money. I could re-roll and look longingly at the -1, but instead I'm just going to toss a +1 at this Purifying Cleanse, and it'll be fine. And I don't think I remove cards. We're drawing fast enough through. I like my primitive molds. I like my perils. I like everything else. Seems okay to me. We have a decent draw through rate. Sure. Yeah, seems okay. 200 out of 100, and we move on with 35 gold. I think it's good. Skip removals entirely. That's rare, but fair enough. Meanwhile, mid-floor should kind of just go crazy here, right? Yeah, that's pretty good. We get Primordium shot downstairs, and I think we just play out Vengeful Shards. I do really want to hold over this Molded, though, because Bounty Stalker. So let's burn a Primitive Mold so that I can get the Molded. I'll hold on to Perils here, yeah. Oh man, Concussive Coals actually hurting my ability to get Primordium killed. That feels a little bad. Let's not commit to the Purifying Cleanse on Big Sludge yet. He could burn out, and that would be pretty sad. Okay, what am I doing? You know what? Crucible Extension. Genius. I took this card specifically for a reason. Molded. I want my friends back. And truly, they come back and do a great job. We just play them here and they explode stuff. This is important, though, because it... Yeah, this is actually really important because it pushes Big Sludge's numbers to a really high state. And it gives me time to farm up everything else. Yeah, I mean, this is good for a lot of reasons. Yeah, I mean, he takes some hits, but it's actually okay. Primordium still has not died, which is awful. We burn a Perils here. I mean, this is what we're dealing with. We burn the Perils. Yeah, I think that's just got to be it. I'm going to burn this Perils into something. Doesn't really matter what. I do need the Molded. I'm going to then play the 2 Curses and Fatal Melting downstairs, which should kill Primordium. It does. It's good. It gets rid of another Curse, which I appreciate. Okay. Mid-floor looking pretty strong here. I can just let that top guy ride. Resin removal. Okay, we have the Plink, which could be a good burn here. Good. We play the Morsel middle. I now can mold back Primordium on this turn. Should I? No. It's a Bounty Stalker here, for sure. We play the Bounty Stalker downstairs. I think I do resin removal on the Emberdrain here. Yeah, we'll play the Perils. I will play both Making of Immortals here, which is good. And then I will play the resin removal to have my Ember. Even though, you know, I could do it on the stealth here, I'll do it later on the stealth. It's okay, I didn't lose it. Okay, this is now a very good turn. I can burn cards. What am I burning? I think the burning is on Grovel right now. Yes, it's a good card to get rid of in this particular moment. We'll do it. Good. It's gone. Great. We do Molded now on Primordium. Yes. You play Primordium. Check this. This is okay. You play Primordium. It looks bad. I can Purifying Cleanse Primordium here or the back. What am I going to do on that? I want the Furnace Tap on Primordium because you're going to check what I'm about to do, right? You're going to love this. Yeah, you're going to absolutely adore the insanity I'm about to pull here. We're crushing downstairs, by the way. There's no way I don't. Honestly, fine. Now the question is, do I want this burnout to happen? And the answer is yeah, I do. We Purifying Cleanse in the back here. It's a good heal. Yeah. And now, if you want to see some real magic here, you Morsel Excavator downstairs, you cannibalize him, and now we play Multi-Strike. Multi-Strike. He's burning out, so as long as he has 2 buffet, we're good. If you do it again, he will get eaten fully. Yes. That was a huge pickup, and I can just burn these morsels out now, and this is fine. He gets eaten again and then burns out, and we can reuse Primordium now. The next burn is Purifying Cleanse here, certainly. Yep. Fine. Play the Molded. We're going to do it some more with Primordium. Play Primordium, big stat. Perils in the front. I then... Primitive Molds become a little sticky because I've got some morsels in there now. I should consider it. We're already hitting enough times to win here. We'll try it. If I hit the... Yeah, if you hit the lad, it's great. And now we just take 1 pyro damage, and it's going to be okay. Because you do Furnace Tap again. We toss this man another Multi-Strike. And we take 1 pyre damage in exchange for God Primordium Big Sludge. It's pretty good. Okay, we burn a consume primitive mold here. It's good. The Umbra assault here is excellent, right? I can then perils molded. We get back a bounty stalker, which is good. I play him downstairs. He shoots something neat. I can not feed him a morsel. I will now accept, because Primordium's being killed, the correct choice is to... Yeah, because Primordium is getting killed, the correct choice is to feed him 1 morsel here. Get to buffet 1. Great. Honestly, excellent. And then upstairs is fine, it goes to Vapor Funnel. Cool. We're kind of still doing Reformium, you know? We're kind of still doing it. It's going to be... This is a funny turn. This is about to be great, right? Yeah, that's funny as heck. We're going to burn Cannibalize at long last. We're going to shoot the man in the front. It is good. We feed the man in the middle. It's solid. We need him to have enough burnout to make it through Relentless here. He now does. That's what, 3 random turns he has to make? That's pretty good. We're going to bring back Primordium 1 more time, because Primordium is disgusting in this moment. Give him the perils. Fatal Melting Bottom. Making of a morsel. Toss it upstairs for fast eating. And honestly, you crush downstairs just for more extinguish triggers. Cool, and we win. It's good. Resin removal here is a disgusting high roll, and we win for sure. I think I bring back a buddy just in case he could die. You never know. And you toss him down. He doesn't. It's fine. Goodbye. Our lad stands no chance. 1 round of Big Sludge. It's good. Cool. Cool. This run is complicated. Right, this run takes time for me to navigate, but it is exceptionally neat, which is good. We should be able to do something similar on Divinity here, which is cool. I like that. We sack Primordium 1 more time downstairs. He does die, it's good. I wish to Crucible Extension middle here. Yes, and then Grovel front. This will save some HP, which is very good here. I do like that quite a bit. We don't Furnace Tap right away. It's alright, we're okay. Goodbye Primordium. Excellent news. Okay, I mean, I think we get it. We do Primitive Mold here, see what we hit. Primordium is an excellent hit. We play him upstairs. Ooh, or do I play him middle? I have the Purifying Cleanse to kind of keep this alive. Yeah, I'm gonna feed him middle, actually, right? Yeah, this is good. Cool, he looks bad. But what you do now is you Purifying Cleanse in the front, right? You Perils in the front. You Making of a Morsel here. We reform back a dude, a Bounty Stalker who goes downstairs for the moment. You play a single Miner here. I could actually do even better. We play the Miner up top, and then we cannibalize it. And now, since Primordium dies, he can be eaten a bunch of times here. And we should be okay. Cool. That's a lot of stats. My main problem, of course, is how am I actually killing those units? Not great. I get them molded here. I need to bring back... Honestly, Bounty Stalker is a more important unit here, I believe. Downstairs, the spikes getting rid of it is solid. I need to deal with top floor, though. This damage shield's a big problem. So Bounty Stalker chilling upstairs, I think, as cleanup is going to be important. I think resin removal up here will be more important, too. Let's work on mid-floor with the Perils. Be careful, 160 is exactly his damage, which pops, which is good. Although I can just Vapor Funnel them, but I do want the scaling. We're going to Resin Removal upstairs, for sure. Play the Primitive Mold first, see what we hit. Miner is a good pickup. We'll just eat the Miner here, I think. Great news. You hear a gigantic horn outside. Good lord, whatever that was, I don't even know. We'll play another Miner, it's solid. We're going to Resin Removal upstairs. I think this is correct. It kills 2 units. And I can Perils, which keeps me above this threshold. We're looking okay. I take 5, I think, from the Extinguish trigger here, which is okay. 10, right, 10. Okay, man burns out upstairs, good. Bottom floor, we 50-50 the boss. It's fine. I am going to hold over. We're going to do Primordium here. Or is it? I think it's actually just Bounty Stalker right now. Yeah. We Perils. We Perils. I do get the Fatal Melting on this turn, which is solid. Yes. Good. I am going to Bounty Stalker middle now. Oh, we actually clear this floor. So I'm going to Bounty Stalker downstairs. Just shoot that into the mini-boss. That's pretty cool. And then, honestly, we mini-boss hit, maybe? Sure. Fine. I'm looking to do disgusting work with Primordium now, I believe, is the pickup. I need these stats to get bigger. We're going to do Primordium in front here. I'm going to Perils on the Primordium. I will Crucible Extension. He's taking 14, means he dies next turn. I can get away with 1 Miner here. Just to be certain. Yeah, seems okay. Cool. Meanwhile, Bounty Stalker's got 36 HP and is just, like, impossible to kill, which is good. I will... With Perils in the back, for sure. Although, actually, I can Purify and Cleanse here, right? He almost makes it. It's funny. I do think this is the right turn for Resin Removal on middle. Get rid of all that Emberdrain and get rid of these units. Very good. Bounty Stalker is at a point where he can just kind of chill on this floor, I think. Which is kind of nifty. He cleans up other things as well, which is great. And yeah, sure. Honestly, I'm okay with this. I will Primitive Mold back Bounty... I get them both. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. Bounty Stalker can go downstairs. He shoots into this guy. He helps a bunch. I am going to... Primordium in front is solid. Yes, we play the Grovel first, see how he lives, if he lives at all. And then we play the Purifying Cleanse. I know this looks weird. We play everything into front. And we just play some morsels. He dies, but it's okay because all of these go through anyway now, which is great. And we let this chill. We also save all that Emberdrain, which is great. We clear this floor for sure. We see the Furnace Tap. Okay, so now we're going for it. Now we go. Big, hard go time. You Resin Removal here for sure. Yeah, well, we want to play the Furnace Tap first. We go. Primitive Mold. Oh yeah, wait, it doesn't work. Dang it. Ah, I forgot I had these downstairs. Oh no, I lost Primordium. I did a terrible job. And I take 3 damage for it. Ah, what I'm throwing. It's okay. We do get Primitive Mold back. This does just get silly again. I didn't have a Morsel in my turn, which is unfortunate. I can blast this guy, though. This floor is pretty good to blast. Bottom floor is pretty good to blast, too. I mean, at this point, you just kind of feed him anything, right? It's good. My man is doing a solid job. I'm just gonna shoot downstairs, actually. And then I will Making of a Morsel here on middle, and it'll be fine. And then Primitive Mold and shoot something downstairs. Also will be fine. Cool. Honestly, great. I mean, they go top floor, but we win, right? It's over. It's over, champ. I mean, and then we could have just played back another Bounty Stalker, but instead I really think it's funny to watch this. It's very funny to watch this work. That's a big Primordium. Yeah, bud. Good job. Good job. Huge rounds. Not as many multi-strikes as I would like, but he was hitting for 1400 damage. It's probably fine. There was a better way of playing a couple of those turns, but we got through it. So, heck yeah. You know, honestly, this is a pretty tricky run when you think about it. Reformium gets the job done. Random sketches of salvation? What the heck? I don't really know what to tell you. I know what this episode is called, though. Capricious Reflection Goes Hard is for sure it. I'll go to the run summary. The thing is this is a very interesting Reformium run. We actually did it, right? We were still doing it in the late game, for sure. With everything said here, the superfood and all that nonsense. Bounty Stalkers, absolutely going crazy. These guys also going absolutely out of control. But Big Sludge with Morsel Maiden Fusion let us do some disgusting nonsense. And truly, I mean, I gotta give it to Capricious Reflection here. The holdover on Perils, the holdover on Molded, just for free. The remove consume on Furnace Tap, just for free. A bunch of -1s, some Frozens that I love to see. I mean, it went hard. Capricious Reflection. Sometimes you get runs like this. You know, Firestone Housing paid out as well. We got good value out of that. Concussive Coals, I mean, it did something. It kind of hurt us sometimes, but it was fine. The sketches was surprisingly good because it gets our dudes burning out on turn 1. Bounty Stalkers, immediate death, very good. Mind Jacks, also excellent. Even the Crucible extension ended up mattering later because I was playing a Bounty Stalker behind the Big Sludge. So kind of just weird run energy where whatever the heck was going to happen in a combat determined based on draw order, and who knew what was going to happen? I didn't know. I was just playing the cards I was seeing, and some things were happening. So really, what else can you say? And I will leave you with that. So that brings us up to 8 wins on the series. Excellent work. Great job, team. And yeah, so hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.